Welcome ladies and gentlemen to a casted game. It's a new era, a new dawn for Age of Empires 2. We've got a new downloadable content, Dynasties of India. And today I'm bringing to you an arena game between ACCM and Ornlu. On the west side of the map, we've got Ornlu playing in yellow as the Bengalis. And on the east side of the map, we've got ACCM playing in green, also as the Bengalis. So this is going to be a really interesting mirror match on Arena, and I'm really excited for this one because the Bengalis have a really special, unique unit. They have the Rata, which is a cavalry archer and a cavalry at the same time. You might be thinking, how is that even possible? Well, they can actually switch their attack. They can go from ranged to melee attack. And as we often see with maps like Arena, it's often a fast castle into a castle drop into unique unit, and often that's quite heavily dependent on what that unit actually costs. Now the Rata itself costs wood and gold, which is perfect for the arena clouds. So I think this is going to be a really fantastic civilization. If I'm not mistaken, they get a pretty good monastery as well. I believe they get a lot of the monastery techs. We won't go into that just yet. We're going to focus on this game, but it's going to be interesting for a civilization like the Bengalis to be used. Now they are known as an elephant and naval civilization, so elephants could be a thing. We'll see what ACCM decides to do. And we've got Ornlu here on the left, who's deleted his back walls to allow for that extra expansion, and we'll see what they end up doing. So the town centre spawned 2 villages when the next age is reached as well. So they're both going to get up to the feudal age, and they're going to have an instant boost of 2 villages. Okay, ball comes in for Ornlu. Nice and safe underneath the town centre. Same can be said for ACCM. Okay, a couple of relics obviously on Arena. 2 of them very favourable for ACCM, but same could be said for Ornlu here. Very close to their base. Both players going out with their scout. ACCM hot on the chase for Ornlu's. It's going to keep up the chase. Should never catch him, but you never know. Okay, Ornlu sending his 4th villager to berries. Both players doing very standard arena type things. Be interesting to see if they contest the relics or where they go to stone for that unique unit. Looks like ACCM is catching up, so it'll be interesting to see how far away both players are from the next age. Because of course the scouts attack, or they move faster when they're in the next stage. Ornlu decides to bring his scout back home, just worried about maybe a fast feudal for ACCM, just going to keep that scout alive, and the ball will be put down underneath the town centre, and the farming economy starts to get rolling for Ornlu. Second ball coming in for ACCM. He's got a lot of turkeys there waiting to be taken by these Bengalis. So guys, if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, welcome and thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel. Do let me know what you think of the new DLC. Do you like the new civilizations? Is there one civilization in particular that you're most interested in playing? I haven't had that much time to play around with the civilizations, but I have to say the Bengalis for me seem a really fun civilization. Seem very versatile, and we're going to see a lot from them today. Both players playing as Bengalis, and I'm hoping to see those Ratas. ACCM scout just, keeping an eye on things. Gonna camp himself outside the walls to see what's going on. Okay, both players are up to 21 villagers. And a second lumber camp has gone down for ACCM on this right wood line. ACCM has started to move to the farming economy as well. Looks like both players are heading for a fast castle build. And here we see the mining camp here for Ornlu going on the stone. So it looks like he'll be going for a castle most likely, going for the unique unit. Remains to be seen, of course, nothing is confirmed, but Ornlu does click up to the next stage first. ACCM looks like he's going to do the exact same thing, and he's going to go for that stone deposits to get probably a castle. We'll see. Don't want to jump the gun just yet, but I suspect both players will be going for the unique unit. Bit of a slow game, of course, Arena, but it does give us a chance to have a look at the tech tree. So, with the Bengalis, the elephant units receive 25% less bonus damage and are more resistant to conversion. As we said earlier, the town centre spawn 2 villagers when the next age is reached, so we should see that coming in pretty quickly, for Ornlu at least, and the ships regenerate 15 HP per minute. So it's going to be very useful on water maps. They have the Rata, which is the unique unit, which I suspect we're going to see very, very soon. And they have some unique techs, where the Ratas and elephant units attack 20% faster. They also have the Mahayana, butchered that, Mahayana. Mahayana, that's how you say it. Where villagers take 10% less population space. And the trade units yield 10% food in addition to gold. So pretty good for a team bonus if you're playing on maps like Black Forest or any map where you need to kind of trade, and maps that go to the late game. Okay, ACCM slowly reaching feudal age soon. Actually, wait, let's just see. Did he get the 2 villagers? Wait. Ah, we missed it. Where did the villagers come out from? Would it be cool if they just... I don't know if they were idle there, just come out idle, or... We missed it anyway. We're going to have to see when Ornlu goes up to the castle age. So Ornlu clicks up. Really nice timing here. Gets a blacksmith and a market. Looks like he's going to be up to the feudal age, the castle age rather, first. Blacksmith, market, going for ACCM as well. Okie dokie. Heavy on stone for Ornlu. Looks like he's going to be looking to get that castle up. Neither player securing the relics with feudal age military here. Both players opting for the fast castle build. Ornlu has a very nice build here, it seems. Gets double bid axe, gets horse collar. ACCM working on his way to get that double bid axe as well. Now what's really key is to see whether these guys will be going forward or not for an aggressive castle, or will he be staying at home for a defensive one and push forward from there. Please go forward, Ornlu. I want to see it. I want to see the castle drop. I'm not going to lie, that's something I really want to see. Ornlu keeping a scout at home. Doesn't really see much of the map. So, okay, he's not going to go for a forward castle. I think we can say that much. Because he literally has no vision on the map, which is really surprising. You really want to kind of have that scouting opinion, like just scouting information, so you know what's going on. We can see ACCM, complete opposite, has a lot of scouting here. I say that. Okay, yeah, no, he is going for a defensive castle here, Ornlu. It'd be interesting to see what ACCM decides to do with his stone, whether he goes for a forward castle. I suspect he will. I hope he will. And then maybe go for a fast Imperial Age after that. Once he sees the castle in Ornlu's base there being defensive, might want to go up to castle, Imperial Age for some trebuchets. Okay, ACCM just letting Ornlu know that he knows about that castle. Monastery going down for Ornlu, maybe looking to secure some of those relics. Okay, it's actually a defensive castle here going for ACCM. So it might be quite a long and protracted game we have here today, guys. So it'd be nice to see some of these units. And just take a look at the castle. This is how the castle looks for the Bengalis. Very nice indeed. Okay, pretty quiet, not much to talk about. Except for these. The Rathas are coming forward for Ornlu. and he has toggled the ranged attack for these units just now. Now these can actually go and switch to a melee type attack as well, so interesting to see if we see either player do that. A monk is on the field for ACCM, looking to try and get a conversion on the Rattas, but Ornlu pulls his one back and is making a run for it on the chariot. So he will be able to outnumber ACCM here though, so could look to turn his attention back towards an aggressive stance. Ornlu goes back, looking to fight another day. Ornlu has picked up one relic. A couple of monks coming out for ACCM, looking to grab this relic. It's a bit of a shame that Ornlu hasn't got his units here to try and deny that. He would be able to quite comfortably. Ornlu's got a scout nicely on this relic as well, just keeping an eye on it, doesn't want to give that one up. Scout going to be attacking the monk, and the monk does get sniped, unfortunately for Ornlu. The monk for ACCM, bringing that relic back home. Okay, it's going to be Ratta on Ratta action, it seems. Looked like a very, very nice unit. And Ornlu now is just going to go for it for the forward. He's going to see what he can snipe. Maybe pick up this one Ratta that's on his own. Probably needs ballistics though. Hasn't really been able to land a hit there at all. Bit of a shame. Bit of dancing around going, bit of back and throw. And I'm going to see an engagement here, maybe. Bit of micro there, but without any ballistics, both players aren't really getting much damage. A second stab at this relic, the monk goes out. Let's see if he can pick it up. Okay, Ornlu seems to have done a pretty good job at it. Let's just take a look at how many relics he's got. He has got one so far. Okay, I thought he had more. He had a bit more of a map control. He's going to get his second, so it seems like ACCM must have picked up 3. I believe it's 5 relics you get on Arena. And there is the third relic coming in for ACCM, which is a bit of a surprise. He was up to Castle Age later, but he managed to get 3 of the 5 relics, and it means that Ornlu now is a bit behind. It will need to look to be a bit more aggressive, perhaps. It does have a... Does he have a second town centre? He doesn't. So Ornlu is still on 1 town centre so far. Maybe looking to get up to the Imperial Age. Let's take a look at ACCM's base so far. Does he have a second town centre? He does. So villager count steadily rising for ACCM. That gap will just continue to get larger. Ornlu really is on a ticking timer here. He's only on 1 town centre. Means his villager production will be, well, half the speed of ACCM's, but hopefully he'll be looking to get more military on the field. Now it looks like Ornlu's going to venture out there, try and drop a castle. Well, hang on a minute, that's ACCM's castle. Holy smokes, we're going to see a castle fight off here. Let's see who gets there. Well, Ornlu was going to try to put his, yeah, that's not going to happen. He's going to look to put his one down there, or maybe it will. It looks like the Rattas from ACCM are going to look to snipe the villagers, and it's going to lose a lot of villagers here on Ornlu most likely. Bit of a dance off here. The villagers for ACCM looking to put down a forward castle as well. Both villagers doing the similar sort of thing, similar sort of idea, but ACCM is on 2 town centres whilst doing this. And that is huge. We see the melee attack being used by the Rattas from ACCM. He's switched. Looks like Ornlu is actually going to stay on the ranged and look to micro this. ACCM switches back to the ranged form of attack. Conversion may be coming in for Ornlu. Does he get it? Does he get it? He doesn't. Unfortunately, that monk goes down and doesn't get the conversion here. And looks like actually now that yeah, ACCM definitely has the better numbers. Ornlu definitely has to back off. He's not going to get that second castle down where he wanted it. He wanted it aggressive. That's not going to happen. And now it looks like ACCM is going to send his villagers maybe forward to drop that forward castle. He's got the better economy. He's got the better position as well. Military numbers on the field looking much better for ACCM. 13-6 and the villager count 63-47. Ornlu's going to go for a defensive castle, but behind this ACCM probably going to look to go to the Imperial Age. If he does that, he'll have the trebuchets and could be able to take these castles down. He's way off it though, of course. Now he's invested a lot into military. He's going to get the petards as well, so he might going to just force his way in and just break down those walls. but a really big booming economy here for ACCM. He is going for his third town centre on the wood line here. Very, very nice. Ornlu is still stuck on one town centre, and he is far behind on a ticking timer. He's going to struggle, I think, to win this game as time goes on. Okay, switch to the melee attack to try and break down the walls, but the arrow fire from the castle is going to deter him and is going to back off a little bit. A couple of ratters coming out for Ornlu, 8 versus 9. This could be a favourable fight, but not if it's underneath the castle, and it won't be a favourable fight because there's a lot of more ratters here at the back here for ACCM, quietly being healed up by that monk, and Ornlu ventures back. He loses a ratter, unfortunately. Did you guys see how that died? He just jumped off the carriage, as you do. Okay, 3 town centres now, 74 villagers to 50. Looks like this is just a matter of time with this economy for ACCM. As you guys know, ACCM is a professional Age of Empires 2 player. Doesn't seem like he's going to let this game out of his hands, that's for sure. Healing up these units. Okay, ACCM way ahead. Ornlu going to try and sneak around the back, but it's just not going to be able to get any damage here and has to back off. The numbers advantage firmly in ACCM's favour. And a massive booming economy. The chase is on. ACCM's going to try and chase down Ornlu's ratters. Okay, a couple of monks there for Ornlu. Going to try and get a conversion or two. Does manage to get one, but that monk dies straight away after that. And it's a fairly even fight. It's quite difficult to see who's winning this because the colours are relatively similar. Well, they're a little less harder. They're a little less easy to differentiate. But Ornlu does go back home. 19 to 9 ratters. ACCM has got a firm grip on this game. ACCM going back to stone. Maybe looking to get a third castle on the field. Maybe a bit more aggressive on this one. Looks like ACCM is got the Imperial Age in his mind. He's got almost 1,000 food. He's going to click up any moment now, I suspect. Ornlu has clicked up already. He's almost there. 50% of the way almost there for Ornlu. Going to look to get some trebuchets, but going to need a lot more military to try and defend them. A couple of petards they're going for ACCM. Going to try and break that wall. He gets in. He moves in with his ratters and can put a lot of pressure now. So ACCM not hanging about. He's not waiting for Imperial Age. He's just going to dive right in, and there's probably a gap here between the wood and the stable, and he's going to waltz right in, and the ratters come out for Ornlu. He's going to try and trap him in and try and do a lot of damage. This could actually work out really well for Ornlu. If he can get this house down, that'd be fantastic, but he can't. The ratters do make a run for it, and they escape, and they get out of there quick time. 14 versus 14. It's going to come down to micro on this one, and I wouldn't be surprised if ACCM gets the better of that. Of course, he's the professional player, but Ornlu's sticking it out there. He's doing really well, actually. Both players just let the units do their own thing, and Ornlu should take this fight, especially with the reinforcements coming in. Well, if he decides to, join in, get in the fight, get in the action. And he does join in. Well, okay, a lot of ratters now joining for ACCM. That's definitely not a fight that Ornlu can take, but he is up to the Imperial Age faster. ACCM, about 50%, 60% of the way there, is going to get a forward castle on that position. They're going to offer him so much map control. A couple of monks there to heal up those ratters as well. Ornlu sticking out with the one town centre play on a timer here, that's for sure. Okay, will we see some trebuchets coming out? Yep, one trebuchet coming out for Ornlu, and I suspect trebuchets will be queued up for ACCM. Going to take this forward gold as well. As we say, this castle is a great position, gives you so much map control. The map belongs to ACCM at this point. Only going to go for this outside stone whilst he can, whilst he has access to it. If Trebuchet does come out, he's going to want to use that ASAP because he does have the advantage of getting to Imperial Age faster. And as I say that, ACCM just gets up to the Imperial Age. ACCM does have that third castle though, and that enables him to have essentially 3 production buildings. It's a unique unit versus unique unit battle here between ACCM and Ornlu. Ornlu does start to trap this castle down, but ACCM going to use some villagers to repair, and we see a fight here which is completely one-sided. 32 Ratas versus 16. There's no way that Ornlu can take this fight, especially with 2 monks there that do die to the castle fire, I'm afraid. He's going to snipe that Treb, I'm sure. Switches to the melee attack. The Ratas, a special unit, has access to both ranged and melee attack. Okay, Trebuchet out now for ACCM. Looks like this is going to be a slow and painful death for Ornlu because he can't really snipe this Trebuchet. I don't know if the Bengalis get BBC. I mean, it's an incredibly expensive unit, especially needing chemistry. It does have chemistry though. I wonder if he's going to go for some BBCs. Does he have a siege workshop? Doesn't appear so. Economy really bare bones here for Ornlu. 100 villagers for ACCM, 59 to Ornlu. And the expansion, adding new town centres for ACCM, has really done the trick here. He can afford everything he needs. The score tells the picture, but we will see a bit of a fight here. Ornlu thinks twice, backs off, goes for it, backs off. And yeah, he's going to engage. He's going to lose quite a few numbers there. 30 odd numbers of Ratas versus 19. Going to try and take a fight here. Would need incredible micro in order to make anything count here. But he's going to go for it. He's also fighting underneath the castle, which will be devastating for his units. And I think we'll see the GG very soon once this military has gone down. A 4th trebuchet. Ornlu feel the pressure. There comes the GG. There we have it, guys. We saw the Bengalis, 2 new civilizations for Age of Empires 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this casted game, and if you did, do give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys on the next casted game.